Right, so the first technique we're going to show is the hip bump to guillotine from close guard. So the first thing I need to do is elicit a reaction from my partner. So to do that, I can either bring my knees in, pop his hands off, or what I like to do is I'm going to pull his head down. As I pull his head down and he postures up, I'm going to take my hips up, and then as I drop them, it will help me explode up to the hip bump, okay? And then I'm going to drive my hips into him, which makes him base his hand on the floor. I'm going to wrap my hand around the other side of his shoulder, not under his neck, just in front of his shoulder, and then I'm going to, with my backhand, keep it based. As I base, I'm going to drive my hips backwards and snap him down, okay? From here, I need to make sure that my shoulders are in front of my hips, so I'm not back like this. If I am, he will just drive into me and flatten me out, okay? So, once I've got that front headlock, I'm going to be controlling my hands with like a watch grip. So I'm underneath the wrist, not on the hand or too high up the wrist, just so you're stabilizing the joint, okay? Then I'm going to pull that across nice and tight, take out any room near my elbow. And my thumb is going to come up and past his neck. And I'm going to be pushing that up with my other arm. Then I'm going to fall off to the side, to the choking side. I'm going to cross my feet on his hips, not over the top, over the middle of his back, but on the same hip as we've fell to. I'm going to take my shoulder forward to hide his neck. So a common misconception that a lot of people make is from here, they'll start extending away and exposing the neck. He pops his head out, which I find when I watch a lot of MMA. So I get to that same position again. I cross my feet on the hips. I shrug my shoulder forward. As I'm doing that, I'm going to take my ear to his back, and then I'm going to rotate my wrist up as if I'm kind of putting a thumbs up. As I put that thumb up, I'm going to engage my lats, which is going to then turn his chin to his chest, a little bit like a can opener. And then I'm going to look away from him and crunch into my side to get the finish.